This is part 6 on how to raise confidence in your children, or how to raise a confident child. And today we are learning how getting involved in your child's life can skyrocket their confidence. If you've not watched part 1 or to part 5, please click this video up here so that you don't have to miss any part on how to raise a confident child. So if you want to instantly boost your child's confidence, spend time together. It is very, just spend time together. So this is what we're going to talk about in this amazing video series. And for those who are watching me for the very first time, first hit the subscribe button. And secondly, my name is Nasteri. I'm a healthcare professional and I'm also a mom of 2. So everything I'm teaching in here is from training, and it's also from experience, things that I'm also practicing right now and things that I've also had to learn. So we are learning how to get involved in your child's life and how this can actually skyrocket your child's confidence. So active involvement in your child's life is a simple yet powerful way to foster or to improve their confidence. So just that active involvement in your child's life. So when children know that we are genuinely interested in their world, it reassures them that they matter. There's this guy I saw on Instagram. He was like, he's a therapist and he gives therapy to children. And one of the children heard this, and the question was, what you'd wish your parents knew, something like that. And what this child said, or how this child responded to this question was, I wish I was more important to my parents than their phones. So can you imagine? I know it was so profound for me, and it was also a challenge to me. And I don't know how you may think about this, but just think about it. So active involvement in your child's life actually helps them to know that they really matter. So for example, for that child, they felt that their parent, their phone mattered more to them as compared to this child. So this child did feel that they didn't really matter as compared to the phones that the parents spend so much time on their phones. So one way to stay involved is to ask about their day. Can you just maybe ask them, Tom, how was your day today? I know I like using Tom. It is a very simple name. I think it's also an old name. Everybody knows Tom, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. So ask them, how was your day? Every evening, take a few moments to ask about their highlights, their challenges. Did you have any problems at school? How was school? How was your lunch? Listen with full attention, not when you are on your phone. No. So listen with full attention, and by doing this regularly, you feel that their thoughts and experiences are important to you. So another key part of involvement is doing activities together. Find out what interests them. We've just covered how to allow them to express themselves, liking what they like, and supporting that. So find out what interests them, whether it is painting, playing a sport, or going on nature walks. Can you do this one activity together? And participating in their interests shows that you value their passions, and this is so important. It also gives you a chance to bond and to build memories together, which strengthens their sense of belonging and worth. This is so important. Parents, take note of this. So a regular family time is equally important. So consider scheduling weekly activity. Maybe it doesn't have to be many activities, maybe just one activity where the whole family can connect. For example, maybe a weekend outing, maybe you can play a game together, maybe you can make popcorns together. It doesn't have to be something really extra, just be simple. Simplicity is king. Simplicity is king. So creating a stable family routine gives children a strong support system, and it helps them to feel secure, and it boosts their overall confidence. So make sure that you have that really predictable family routine. It is so amazing. It helps to even create memories, as we've said. Connects you together and makes this child feel part of a family where they are loved and cherished, and this is so important. So finally, make sure you are not overstepping or prying, because a lot of us, especially as moms and also dads and also guardians, sometimes we overstep and sometimes we like to pry on our children, and this is not from a bad place. We want them to be safe, and so children need a sense of independence too, and just like us. So always respect their privacy and be there as a supportive presence, not as a prying presence. So make sure that your children are feeling that supportive presence and not a prying, or don't treat them as a sus always. So treat them be there as a supportive presence. And when children know that they can come to you without fear of being judged, they are more likely to open up about struggles or insecurities. In turn, this gives you more opportunities to provide encouragement and reassurances, which are essential for building self-confidence. So moms, dads, caretakers, guardians, what do you think about this amazing lesson? What have you learned? How are you getting involved in activities in your child's life? Because this can actually help to skyrocket their confidence. This does not have to take a lot of time. 15 minutes is good, where there is undivided attention and you're doing these things that we've talked about. Ask them about their day. Ask them about their struggles, and pay full attention. Don't ask them when you are on their phone. And then have some regular family time together where you can do just one regular or one routine as a family, because that helps you bond together and it makes this child feel so important and they feel they are a priority in your life, and this is so important. By so doing, you'll be helping your child to improve and to boost their self-confidence. So if you want these notes in a more in-depth way so that they can act as your go-to guide, especially when you want to learn about, for example, this that we've talked about. You can always go back there and read the notes and do as we've talked about. So that there's a link in the video description. Just download the notes, and if you want to go more in depth, join a supportive community of moms like you and learn more about how to build self-confidence in your children. There's also a link in the video description. We normally have a 5-day live class where you get to learn, interact, ask questions, and build your skill around helping your children develop confidence.